Welcome to XOPS FMS tutorial. Today we're going to talk about how to set up territories, create employees, notification by emails, rule templates, speeding, and the rule links for specific vehicles. Okay, so now we're looking at the real-time screen in the XOPS FMS XOPS system. And we now want to create a territory. We go to panels, we select territories, we have territory manager, so now we want to add territory. We're going to select the territory group, we call it the main apron, we're going to call it a name, so we're going to call this one test 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to select a color, and now we can draw the territory on the map. So simply left clicking will add an individual point. Go to save, apply. Now that we've applied, we should be able to scroll down and see the new added territory, test 1, 2, 3, 4. We can see it's not actually added to the map, but once we select tick box, you can see the territory is associated. Okay, now we're going to create an employee. Under the configuration screen, we select employee, we add employee. Now we're presented with the general information. You can put the last, first name, nicknames, employee numbers, jobs, medical information, driver skills, and a whole host of other information that is valuable. I'll set one up. Last name McKay, first name Luke. We can now, okay, we can see Luke McKay has been added. And now once Luke McKay has been added, we can go back in. We can see the other tabs that have been opened. We've got the employee groups, what vehicles I can drive, what keys, RFID keys are associated to me. For this, I'm going to add myself as an XOPS employee. Okay. And now we can see Luke McKay has been added to the XOPS group. And this is valuable for when we're doing driver behavior reports. And then we can filter between the different user groups. If we reopen Luke, we can go to emails, add email. I'm going to set up a spare email address that is not in use, luke@xops.com, and then we'll save. We go back into the user, check the driver, check the emails, and now we have luke@xops.com. It's important to have this to enable the automatic email alerts for rule templates that you will see set up later in this tutorial. Okay, notification by emails. Now we need to go into the configuration screen. We go to notification by emails, and there is a speed and airside above 30 miles per hour. So to create a new event, notification, I'll do speeding airside greater than 30 miles per hour. You'll notice the notification box is grayed out, so we select OK. The notification by email is now saved. LM speeding. Double click. Now we have an option to add the user or employee that we want to send the email to. I'll go down to Luke McKay. You can see Luke at xops.com is already associated from when we set up the user stroke employee earlier. So I'll go to OK. We're going to add a second person, Stephen. You can see there's no email available. Okay. So we click OK. We go back to employees. We click on Stephen. And we have a user. Stephen is added, but under emails, he is not here. So we can go to the user. We can select Stephen and copy the email address back into employees. Select email, add email, and copy and paste. Apply. Okay. So we go back into notification by emails, LM speeding, add Stephen, and now the email is available and populated. Apply. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now we will be looking at the speeding templates under the rule template section. So we go into configuration. We go to rule templates. And then we add new rule. We can create LM speeding airside over 30 miles per hour. It is grayed out currently, so we go to OK. The new rule has been added. We double click, and now we have the opportunity to add our rules and actions. So for this, we're looking to create an event when a speed value has been reached. So we're looking for speed above 30. It can be equal to, below, equal to or above, and so on. And we only want this rule to be associated to a particular territory. So we're going to say if this vehicle is inside a specific territory, we can call it A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, and A6. So now we have speed value is above 30 and the vehicle is inside the territory. What happens next? We want to change the availability state. We can set a custom state. We can start an alarm, start a warning, or we want to send a notification. For this, we want to send a notification. And from our drop down, we have the notification by emails options. So we have LM speed and airside. We can edit this, and we can see Stephen's added, Luke's added. Okay, apply. So now we have the rule template set up. Okay, section 5, rule links. We go into configuration. And now we have our rule template set up, LM speed and airside. We know the vehicle has to be above 30 miles an hour. We know it has to be inside this particular territory. And we also are going to send a notification email to the LM speed and airside notification we set up earlier. So now we need to tell this rule what vehicle it is applied to. So we must go to rule links. We're going to add, we're going to select LM speed and airside. This is the rule template. And then we're going to select all week. We can define this to be between certain hours, but we're going to do all week. And we're going to select both vehicles. Okay. And I've already associated it, so we can now see AT5001 LM speed and airside 30 miles per hour. So now, the next time this vehicle speeds in that geofence, the automatic email alert will be sent through to Luke McKay and Stephen.